welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, I'm Nina and I'm going to show you how to do a DIY radiator cover today. So this is the first DIY I've ever done and I didn't really know what I was doing. I've kind of just made it up as I've been going along, but it's been so much fun and I can't wait to show you it. I'm going to start off with like the basics to just tell you how I kind of got to this point. So behind me is the one I made earlier. I feel like I'm on Blue Peter. So I ordered an MDF radiator cover from Wayfair and built it, painted it white. It literally took like 15 minutes to build. It was so easy. The instructions were pretty useless, but it's quite like self-explanatory anyway. And then I painted it white. So this is the lovely satin paint from Dulux. I'll link everything below so you know what to use if you want to do it yourself. I originally painted it like a matte, and it was like a self-priming paint with like a matte chalky finish, and it just looked a little bit flat, so hence why I've painted over it with the satin. And then this is a closer look at it once it's been painted white, so it looks so much nicer obviously. And then when the rattan gets put in there anyway, you're not going to see that back bit. But yeah, this is the paint that we used in the end. So this one is the quick dry satin wood and it's really good. This one is a little bit more pricey. I'll link another option which was out of stock when we went to buy it, but it's just the home base own one, which is also really, really good because I've used the black version on the coffee table. So yeah, that's what it's looking like so far. I've removed these from the radiator frame. I did put them in and then I thought, what's the point, because I'm going to be replacing them with the rattan anyway. But I did like paint it and everything, so if you do kind of want to have that vibe, then you can buy these to build. So yeah, I just have kept these so I can have them as like a template to use for the rattan. And this is the rattan that I've got. So I've got the finer cane because I think it's going to look much nicer in here, and it's also going to cover the radiator a little bit more rather than the thicker rattan. So I'm going to see how that goes. This is from Seat Weaving Supplies, and I originally got this idea from Olivia over on Lust Living. She redid her wardrobe with a different rattan cane but from this same website, and I absolutely loved what she did, so I'm kind of like having a go myself to do a radiator cover. So hence why I've got lots, because I want to do loads of lovely little projects like tables and stuff like that, because I just love doing DIY now. Check me out, who would have thought? But yeah, it's fun times. What I've got to do now is I've got to soak this in lukewarm water for about an hour, half an hour to an hour, so it softens. Once we staple it in, it'll dry really taut, because if I just put it in like this, it's gonna go really bendy and floppy. So I want it to be like super taut, super tight, so it looks really neat in the frame. So yeah, let's go do that. As you can see now, it's fully dried. It's super taut compared to before, and it's dried like the really nice natural colour. It's not very yellow anymore. So yeah, absolutely love it. What I'm going to do now is just trim these bits because it is a little bit long and it's starting to curl up because it's gone quite stiff. So yeah, I'll trim those and we'll flip it over and have a look. Okay, so I've actually just trimmed this edge and this one, because these two have the stitch lines on it to stop it from the weave slipping out, and they have that on the other sides as well. So I've just left those because that is starting to come away, and I don't want it to come away too much up to the point of the staples. So I'm just going to leave it like that. I know it looks a bit messy, but no one's going to see the back, are they? So yeah. Okay, so it's dried now and I am so happy with it. I absolutely love it. As you can see as well, if I touch it, can you see? It is like super taut compared to before. Before it was super wobbly and I was like, oh no, it's not going to work, but it has. So that trick of putting it in water, warm water, works an absolute treat. So I can't wait to style it now and show you.